experience of playing for the West Indies down in Florida, where they often play international series, but his first taste here of Major League Cricket. We heard from him in the pre-game build-up. He's here because of this. He was through the shot far too early, wasn't he? Feeling the pressure, trying to overhit. Cleaned up the top of middle stump. Donovan Ferreira loves it. Has a point up to the crowd to go with it. Lovely when a captaincy change works for you. And the game has just gone completely dead for LAKR in the last 5 overs.
Yes.
Gonna need something miraculous from here. Let's get down to Nikhil Uttamchandani.
We've got Texas Super Kings assistant coach Albie Morker with us. Albie, 4 wickets in the first 10.5 overs. What has pleased you about the way you guys have bowled so far?
I think with the games before, we probably a little bit behind the 8 ball in the power play. I thought today, especially changing up with the Keel bowling 3 there, that gave us sort of a good way into the power play, defending a decent score. So I think it was a tactical change. I think the previous games also the wind was blowing quite hard, which made it tough for the seamers. We expected that again today. It's much better out here, the conditions today. So even with that, the tactical change worked for us.
Speaking of tactical changes, what change will you make so that your captain can win a toss? 6 in a row is crazy.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I think he's going to send out the physio to toss the next game. That's our tactic. Fafi is under pressure with that. We're giving him a lot of stick off the field. But it's okay. I think, hopefully later in the tournament it'll change for him.
What was the conversation at the halfway stage about the 197 that they got?
I think that we got, after our start, we lost 3 in the power play. We would have been happy with probably 170, 175 to recover from that. The word out from the middle was that the wicket wasn't as flat as before, but inconsistent bounce and pace. So, we got more than the 175 we would have got. So we're happy with that score. And you can see for them as well, it's not free-flowing tonight. So if we bowl well, we've got a good chance of winning this game.
We're just going to see this final delivery. Donovan Ferreira bowling to Rutherford. Just squeezes it past Faf du Plessis at point. So 73 for 4. And just in terms of your team composition, Albie, notice in your overseas players, the overseas guys that you have, the bowlers especially, Milne, Berger, Hossain. What was the thinking behind getting them in this season?
We felt we lacked a little bit with our fast bowling department last year. That's where we came short. We had a couple of all-rounders in the side, but we felt on these wickets you need pace. So that was the big reason behind Mills and Berger. Berger plays for us back in South Africa, right. So we know what he can do. Now when he's on, he bowls 150, so that's what we're looking for, a little bit of X factor with the fast bowlers.
We spoke to Liv Golf's Dean Burmester earlier, and he said that if you bowl to him now, he could whack you at the park. What would you say to that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Probably can.
I'm just kidding, he didn't say that. He spoke glowingly of you. But great, tell me about that, golf and cricket coming together.
Yeah, but it's a well-known fact that all cricketers love golf. We play most days when we have off. And also those guys, I know they support cricket, so they're in town, so we invited them to come and have a game, and they'll return the favour this weekend. We'll go and watch some live golf in Dallas.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best in this game and the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much. Cheers, man.
Great to hear from Albie Morker, who's been with the Super Kings franchise for many years. Really needs a massive turnaround here by LA Knight Riders. Batters have got to do something very special. There's no doubt that Pell and Rutherford are capable of that. There'll be constant conversations between Faf and his bowlers, you would think, because they know they don't want this to get away, to turn around. It would take a big turnaround. However, things happen in T20. TSK at the same stage had 100 on the board. They were also 4 down. They had 100 up. Real timing on the shot.
Yeah, same stage, 100 and struggling at the time, remember. And so this struggle is even worse. Expectation would have been that it would be nice to play shots, and Alex Hales managed to get it through the field and then pick out a field. The next ball, top stuff by Akil Hussain with his arm ball, and wickets continued to tumble. 2 more after that.
Cranking up the pace in this over. Remitly speedy delivery, 86 miles per hour. He started the over just under 80, and it's just continued to get quicker and quicker in this over, Andre Berger.
A return from injury, return to fitness. It'll take him a little while. Yes, he's fit and going and raring to go, but probably not quite in full rhythm just as yet. It'll take a little bit. Good gas. Generally hits the pitch hard, can swing it, and he rushes onto batters. A good asset in any side.
Giving him no pace to work with. The umpire's not happy though. Don't know that Andre Berger was too happy with the call, but it's wide, so yet another opportunity for him. Incredible how it's been a runs fest at this ground prior to today, and also the number of sixes we've seen flying, generally with the wind, batters using that quite well. But today, 8 sixes hit by Texas Super Kings, none by LA Knight Riders. Can't get underneath that one either. Excellent over at this stage by Berger, 78 for 4.
Yeah, I think just sticking more than expected, and what certainly my expectation was if it did stick, it'd be early on, and then it'd just be all right after that, and the flow would come back for the batters. That's a big gap.
Gap between the two worms is getting bigger and bigger as it goes along. The run rate required is up to 17 now. They also have to account for that acceleration that TSK had after 16 overs. A very strong support they have around the world, isn't it, this franchise? It's got the whistle out, they kit it up. Finally gets to celebrate a wicket. It's been a long time coming here at the Grand Prairie Stadium this season. And that's the 3rd time he's got Rutherford out in T20s.
Yeah, it's through him. He's trying to swing off his feet there. Bat slips in his hand, doesn't make any contact whatsoever. And Noor Ahmed can celebrate the departure of Shafane Rutherford. The Knight Riders in the mire at 78 for 5.
Required for 51 deliveries. It's a long, long a lot to ask of Dre Russ as he walks to the crease.
$78 for 5. We had a TSK perspective. Let's get a LA Knight Riders perspective now. Ali Khan has joined us. Ali, 5 down, but you got power to come. Are you confident you guys can get over the line?
Yeah, I think we have lost a couple of more wickets than we would have liked, but we know we have depth in our batting and some firepower in Dre Russ and Jason Holder. So I'm hopeful we can definitely put them under pressure later on.
Yeah, tell me about Ali being in this Knight Riders franchise. You've been part of this for almost 10 years now. Can you remember when you first was contacted? What stood out to you about being a Knight Rider?
Yeah, I think it was back in 2018 when, I was a teammate of DJ Bravo here in a local tournament, US Open, which happens in December in Florida. So I was a teammate with DJ Bravo there, and he saw me there first time and then gave me an opportunity at Trinbago Knight Riders in CPL in 2018. And since then, the journey has been really great, and thankful to the management and the coaching staff who believe in me. And every time I put on this shirt, I represent it proudly.
Tell me about today now. Bowling here in these conditions, you got Shubham Ranjane out. Walk us through that wicket.
Yeah, the plan was to bring mid-off up and put 2 men on the offside, and then still have 3 men on the leg side, and have him thinking that I'm going wide. But I still stuck to my strength, which was leg stump Yorker, and it worked out well for us.
And for someone like you who's trusted with so many Yorkers, what is your preparation like to practice and nail those Yorkers?
Yeah, I think a lot of practice goes into bowling that delivery because it's the best ball to bowl in cricket, but at the same time, it's also the most riskiest ball to bowl in cricket because anytime you miss it and the set batter is batting, it can go out of the park, which happened a couple of times today as well. But you just have to back yourself, and when you're out there practicing, you have to practice it a lot to get it perfect.
All right, guys, we have to let Ali Khan go because he's got a pad up. But Ali, if you guys need 6 to win off 1 ball tonight and Ali Khan is batting, is he hitting it?
My record is good against this team at Oakland. I was 16 not out. I hit a couple of out of the park. So yeah, I'm confident if that situation comes, I can deliver.
Okay, he will deliver, folks. Thank you very much, Ali Khan.
Cheers.
Great to hear from Ali Khan. Good for him to be back in the side. It's another quiet over. Run rate continues to climb, 84 for 5. Six overs to go for a bit of magic from Powell and Russell. It would be a real rabbit out of the hat at this stage. It's been quite a long wait for Texas Super Kings to be in a good position, and a long wait for Noor Ahmed as well to pick up another wicket in Cognizant MLC's now currently 4th on the remotely leading wicket takers list. And Horace Ralph 12th on top. Haven't seen Adam Milne today, but he's been brilliant. Is this possibly the start of a fight back from the LA Knight Riders? That was desperately needed.
Oh, there'll be some happy doggies. Because here comes some dog food. Rovman Powell hits 6, number 9. It's the first one in their innings, the Knight Riders. Jamaica out there, and both can bang sixes out the ground. So hopefully, like you say, Nat, it can be the start of a comeback, a fight back. There needs to be. They've been tame, timid, limp even.
That was close. Nearly got it inside.
Yeah, he's good, Noor Ahmed. Gets it right on target. Yeah, thought it was full enough, wasn't quite, and then try to adjust because of the length and couldn't quite keep a hold of the handle.
Wow, that is huge. And a crack off the bat adds to our stake tally of 6s for the tournament.
It's gonna become just a 6-hitting contest, really, because they're so far behind as far as the rate is concerned, and they need not just one huge over to just kind of get into things. They need many of them. They need a few NTT Data 6s, and that one was one.
Right, 100 required from 34. Andre Berger and his pace at the moment has been dispatched. Now offside, goes through the hands of Stoinis. That was hit very hard.
Oh dear. You're the bowler, you're thinking, man, they're thumping me everywhere. Catch it, please. Nope. Hit hard, but he's a top fielder. And normally would take that Marcus Stoinis. Apologies straight away to skipper and bowler. He'll be disappointed with himself and be hoping for another chance.
This over now is worth 15, and the required rate is around 18. So this is just what was needed for the LA Knight Riders. They have to do it for quite a long period of time, though. You'd think, oh, well, there's only 5 overs after this, but to do it at 18 is quite tough.
Absolutely smoked. I remember a little earlier, Lisa Staleka particularly excited about the launch velocity.
Well, he was hoping that would just bounce a little bit extra. It just didn't quite bounce as much as he was hoping. Otherwise, that would have been another in the over.
Yep, got to keep your wits about you. And his pace has been disappearing, so he decides to take pace off. A cutter, and Russell is way through the shot before the ball has arrived. Strategy worked that time. What have you got this time? And you wonder what he's bracing himself for. He knows now that he's got a slower ball. Still looking for 6.
Goes full. That's good. Very good from Berger. It's something that actually Dre Russ himself used very well when he was bowling. He bowled a few excellent Yorkers earlier on today. He goes back pace on this time around. He's already had the one short ball in the over, so he's got to try and find something to finish well. It's an over of 15. Little fumble by the keeper. And it'll take them to 100 at the end of the 15th over. Now 100 for 5.
3 overs for 33. It did well to come out of the over. You go for a couple of 6s early on, and then you're kind of wondering, and you might drift off into thinking, oh dear, you know, can I just finish this, please? But in the end, that wasn't too bad.
Just a little change in direction of the Red Worm. Question is, can it continue in that direction? What I mean, must be feeling a lot more settled after taking that wicket. It's been a tough time of it here in Grand Prairie for him. He was excellent in Oakland. They're on the attack. They have a slip. Just a little push out into the offside. The LA Knight Riders, through the history of Cognizant MLC, have only won 4 matches, and 3 of them against the Orcas, 1 against TSK. Well, I'll be hoping that maybe they can just continue with some sort of fortune against this team.
It's a real weapon, Noor. And not so easy. Batters looking to just hit sixes. They've still got to read them and know which way the ball's going. And you see both these batters right then trying to read that off the surface because they're unsure as it comes out the hand. The pace of it as well is not particularly slow. But yeah, tough proposition. Still no choice here though. They've kind of got to decide what it is and go at it. Hedge their bet somewhat because the rate's gone to 20.
Noor Ahmed gets 2, and he may well have done the job for his team. You can't imagine that there's any way through from here for the LA Knight Riders.
A return to form, a return to wicket taking for Noor Ahmed. Stifling at the best of times. And I love that. As did his skipper and the rest of his team. Andre Russell gone for 2. The Knight Riders 102 for 6.
And with that, we'll have a strategic timeout. Oh, he's smiling at the moment, DJ Bravo, but I can imagine behind that smile, it's not happiness. His team is in a very tough position, and all season it has not been easy for them. Well, 197 was what they faced as a chase, and it has been done here before at this ground this season. However, just conditions seemed a little different tonight, and I'm afraid with them losing wickets regularly up front, it was always going to be tough.
Yeah, tough stroke making, but also new batters having a struggle of it to come in and whack it straight away. Expectation would have been of a pitch where it would slide on quite nicely. He hasn't quite done that, a little bit of stopping in the pitch. And then when you get batting lineups as well that are not particularly confident, that is a problem too. Need a good start trying to chase a score. They didn't get that, the Knight Riders, and so have been playing catch-up since. And catching up is proving particularly difficult because the Super Kings bowlers are on target.
Just a little glimmer of hope as we saw a few sixes hit off the bowling of Nandre Berger. Big ones to the leg side as well. A missed opportunity by Stoinis. Thought maybe the fortunes would be changing, but Noor Ahmed comes in and ends a partnership just starting to look dangerous. He's been in very good form through the season. He's been one of their standout batters, but today he just really battled to get into the gear that he would have liked. 30 from 30. And the wickets falling around him, so that didn't help. But the strike rate was not where it needed to be. Hussain. Nice little opportunity for him here to book a place in his new side with that 2 from 10 today. Captain of the LA Knight Riders walks to the crease now, Jason Holder. And, well, he's been there, done that before. But he's now up against Noor Ahmed, who's back up with confidence.
Yeah, not picking it. Similar sort of scenario here. Look, he plays the wrong line, expects it to come back. It's going across the other way. And he hears the death rattle behind him.
Well, he's had success against quite a few West Indian batters as Noor Ahmed. Andre Russell, that's the 4th time he's got him. He's got Shafine Rutherford tonight as well, the 3rd time he's got him in T20s. So he has had success against them. His last ball. Just play him out. His last ball. End his spell. Get a couple of runs. Eventually get through. And that's excellent from Nur Ahmed. His 4 overs, 2 for 27, 104 for 6.
"16 overs done." It's been a bit of a show here from the Super Kings, and Nur Ahmed, what a beauty! He's on fire here as the Afghan wizard. 2 for 27 from his 4. Throw in Akil Hussain with 2 for 10 from 3. And they've been all over the Knight Riders. Here's Zahir Ul. Oh, hello. Is that pitched on? I don't think so. Zia Al-Haq, that's him. He's on now, and he's just been brought back nicely. Powell's 21. Holder's got out there batting at number 8, and the asking rate, well, it's through the roof. It's almost at 24s. Just popped upstairs. Have a look. Come in, Murray.
TV umpire to director, players review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Check the feet and it's a fair delivery. Start with spin vision, please. Thank you. I'm not going to check bat, just ball tracking, expecting it to pitch outside leg. Building. Show me Ultra Edge if you have it then. Oh, here it is, thank you. That's fine, going back. Rushain, stay with your not out decision. You can signal now, review lost.
Thank you, Murray Erasmus. It's our TV ump. I'm just saying they're lost a review there. Doesn't matter, because they're dominating here, the home side, looking for their first home win, rather. The Texas Super Kings. A little bit of pace off there, but field set, Lisa Stalaker.
Yeah, it's really important right now that the Texas Super Kings just ensure that they keep it quiet. 91 off 22, they'd love to be able to pick up the next 4 wickets cheaply, because points are important, but also the net run rate. It is in a healthy position for the Texas Super Kings. But you just never know as the tournament progresses, whether a few losses come into it. They started off very well in Oakland, came here, struggled to win at home, and it looks like they're going to register their first victory here. The skipper will be happy. They need to keep building towards the finals. Remember, the top 4 teams make it into the playoffs.
If he's not hit this, it is definitely umpire Samuels. Gets that index finger up, and I agree. Well, he's going to check it. Murray Erasmus, you are a busy camper.
TV umpire to director, players review for LBW. Given out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Can we start the spin vision, please? Can I check with Ultra Edge if there's any bat involved? Flat line when it goes past. Thank you. Ball tracking when available. Pitched in line and hitting the stumps, so you can stay with your original out. On screen now, signal. Well done.
Yes, Christmas has come early. All the red is there, and it's good night, Rovman Powell. Yep. Little thumbs up as he wipes the brow with it as well. Hoorah! 7th one down, 21 for Rovman Powell. It's 106 for 7. Shedley van Skalkwijk has come out of the middle and they haven't hit a boundary for 14 balls. Well, it's been the story of this chase. Not good enough. Lost wickets up front to Keel Hussain with all his flight and guile. Come back a bit, and then Noor Ahmed stuck in. Stoinis as well with that early wicket. It's been a really good comeback here because they were in the mire themselves when they were batting, weren't they? The Kings, they were struggling.
Yeah, they were. They were 33 for 3. But a very good partnership, and now their bowlers have started to execute. I think Keel Hussain coming into the side has been a breath of fresh air for them. Shot came out of the gun, and Van Skalkwijk gets off the mark with a boundary. It's 110 for 7.
Well done, Shatters. A little slap through cover just to finish off with that. It's just been ages since boundaries hit. Last 30 balls, 37 for 3. Yes, I've seen the police force out and about. In the 20s and 30s, the neighbourhood had become a hotbed for early jazz and blues musicians. Oh, Ledbetter, how good. Robert Johnson and gang back in the day. Blind Lemon Jefferson, those 20s and 30s when jazz and blues with their pomp. Yeah, loving Texas, loving the food, loving your company, Lisa Stalaker with the crew. Little debriefs post a match. Couple of stogies, it's been all go. Another slow one. Here's Stoinis back into proceedings.